Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe I'm making this video. Mainly because, do you ever hate wearing a mask during COVID and you just want to have one of those glam days? Because trust me, I do. And then you take your mask off and you just see makeup all on the inside of your mask. Well, guess what? With this brand, I don't know if you guys have experiencing this also, because I know a lot of you own this brand. There is barely to any transfer. The brand that I'm talking about today is Haley's Beauty, and you guys know from my last video, I completely hated it. I really don't like the brand because I feel like their foundations just smell so bad. It smells so toxic. I really do appreciate the fact that it's transfer free and I can wear a full face of makeup and not have to worry about it rubbing off on like my nose, my lips, and like my chin. Completely annoying. So whenever I actually go all glam, Haley's Beauty is what I grab for the most. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's so true. But today we're going to be trying out a different foundation. I'm still going to be using the same primer, and I got the concealer in a different shade. The other shade was, I think, more my skin tone. So this one is like a shade lighter. This is the shade light neutral. So I think it might be a better fit for me. And then I have these, I think, Reset Liquid Matte Minis. I've got the minis because I don't want to get the full size and try them out just yet. Just because I want to see which one is the right shade. I got the wrong shade in the other one, the newest one that came out. So I've got the shade 250 and the shade 325, and I really have no idea which one is going to be the right fit for my skin. I have no idea. So we're just going to swatch both of them. But to be honest, another thing I really don't like about the brand, I hate these bottles. I don't like this bottle because this is the one that you have to like squish to get something out of, and it is a pain in the ass to get stuff out of these concealer bottles. I mean, primers. Like, you have to push on it so freaking hard just to get any like concealer, like, why do I keep saying concealer? Primer out of there. Like, I'm using two hands right now. But it's kind of hard to do it because I have to do it like that, but I want to use my finger to apply it. It's like, Haley's Beauty really need to ditch these freaking bottles and get something different. Like, give me a pump or something, but this shit needs to go. Okay, if you guys want to be the best brand out there, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Why couldn't you have, like, you know, done a pump just like the foundation or some shit like that? Like, so annoying. So it's like, I'm having like a love-hate relationship right here. Like, I hate the design, the, like, you know, the application look of these freaking bottles. I hate the smell because it smells so toxic and you shouldn't really be putting it on your face. But at the same time, it's not the fact that the makeup looks good on my face, because it's not that. It's the only reason why I wear it so much is because it's transfer free on mask. That's it. That is my honest opinion. The only reason why I still wear this brand of makeup, and I actually bought more, is because it's transfer free. And today I'm going to be wearing that for you guys. Oh, it looks like a good shade. This one is 325. Yeah. 250 is definitely darker. So we are going to be using shade 325 for sure. And you know what? I just want to swatch this anyways. Huh. It definitely looks lighter, but it looks like it's drying darker. It still smells so bad. I always wonder after I put, you know, everything on my face, do people smell it? See, that's my biggest problem. Alright, so let's get started into this video. I'm squeezing, and you know what? I'm just gonna... And the one thing I've noticed about this brand They just don't put enough product in their stuff. So I mean, compared to other 1 fluid ounce containers or bottles, well, this one's actually not 1 fluid ounce. It's 0.27. Wow, that's it? That is, well, okay, well, this is a mini, so not compared to a mini. Let's say there is 0.19 fluid ounces in this concealer. I've owned concealers that have way more than that. Apply this foundation. It has a very thick feel to it. I've never tried the matte one. It's been a long time since I've even worn a matte foundation, just because I've got some like dry skin issues that I've still been battling since I've like, you know, left my old job and stuff. Because you guys know I used to work in like freezing temperatures at my old job, and I used to work in really hot temperatures, and I think it's really affected my skin so badly. But from the cold temperatures, it caused my skin to be really dry, but it's a lot better than it used to be. But for some reason now I prefer, you know, dewy luminous foundations versus matte, because matte was what I used to always wear. I noticed that this foundation does oxidize quick, so you should probably work on one section at a time. It takes a little bit of work to like really blend it in well. And it's Tuesday, so they're probably doing some construction outside still. They finished the front of my house, which is good, because maybe I can start putting lights up for, you know, the season. And I think what I'm gonna end up doing is like decorate for Halloween and fall, so that way I'll have both of that out of the way. And I really hate that it's September and it's still in the 80s, but it's supposed to rain later, but the chances of that are not looking so good because it is sunny and I don't see any clouds whatsoever. Barely. There's barely any clouds out there. So I'm kind of wondering with this matte foundation if it's going to make my face dry. Looks like the right shade. But it looks like it's drying yellow. Does it look yellow to you guys? It looks like it applies so much lighter. Like, you see that? Oh. God. The things you do for a makeup video. My cat's sneezing over there. She's like, yeah. This concealer is definitely the right shade. And, definitely looks good. Doesn't feel dry. Doesn't feel, actually it doesn't feel tacky. Wow. Feels really smooth. I mean, if you're rubbing your skin with your finger, there is a little bit of transfer on my finger, just a little bit, but you know, the true test is the mask. Feels pretty good so far. So I'm gonna powder my face, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back, and already I am noting some dry skin, like underneath my eyes. Like, look at this. You see those creases right there? Oh my gosh. That happened before I even applied the powder. See? The creases are so bad and so dry. That never happens, ever. And like, if you look at my nose, you can actually see some pickup. It didn't even, like, it stuck. I think it was, what do you call it? It just lifted. And you can see that there's, you know, product lifting off my nose. And, I mean, the rest of my skin looks really dry. I don't like it at all. And as for the smell test, I went to go hug my husband. He was like, what is that smell? It smells bad. And I was like, is it my face? Smell my face. And he was like, no, I don't want to. I think it's your face. It smells like paint. I was like, well, there you go. There is, you know, the validation to my suspicion that this foundation smells like paint on my face. And that is not what I want. I don't want to walk around smelling like a paintbrush or a tub of paint. Okay? That's the last thing you want to do, is to love makeup and beauty and then, you know, people make fun of you because you paint your face. That's where the whole saying comes from. Has nothing to do with being cakey. It's just literally you paint your face. So, oh my god, that's horrible. Yeah, I need you other foundation brands out there need to step up y'all's game. Figure out how you can make your makeup transfer free, so that way I don't have to wear this anymore. I'm definitely not wearing the matte formula ever again. Like, not even worth it. Unless my skin was really oily, then maybe. I might just end up giving it away to somebody. I only swatched it, so it's not like it's a big deal or anything like that. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna give it away. It was only like $10 each anyways, so I'm just gonna find another shade of the other foundation that I got, the one with the pump, because I still, like I said, it's transfer free, so that's the only reason why I wear it. But I don't want to walk around like I paint my face. Yeah. Totally not even worth it. And even with the powder, it was still kind of dry. I mean, it feels really smooth now, but I'm really worried about the transfer. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm going to start out with a clean mask, beginning of the day. I will even show you guys in the car. And then at the end of the day, we'll come back and figure out if it passed the test or not. Because that's like my biggest thing at the moment. So this is my makeup look for the day. Super mauve, because I'm wearing a mauve top. But I think I'm going to wear a cardigan over this. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Until then. Alright you guys, so I got my mask. This is the mask that I'll be wearing. It is a fabric mask, like I said I was going to wear. This one is completely clean, and this is the other side of it. These are just ones that the army gave us, so yeah. I think like someone had made it for my husband's unit, and he brought home like a bunch of them. So they're washable, reusable, and they even have this like the bindi part at the top of the nose. So that's what I like about it. So I will see you guys at the end of the day to do this final test. The ultimate test. Even though I will never wear this foundation ever again. Alright you guys, we are back. Oh my god, I am so exhausted. It's been one hell of an exhausting day. My whole body is like hurting, sore, all of the above. Right after this, I'm gonna go wash my face and take a bath. So, mask. This is what my mask looks like at the end of the day. And it's been a pretty busy day. I've been, you know, wearing the mask most of the day. You can tell by looking at my face. You do see some redness around this area. There was definitely a lot of rubbing. And I've got a pimple coming. Crap. Wow. First time wearing this foundation and it's already giving me a pimple. Okay. So, let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah. All of this is like rubbed off. All this is rubbed off. Wow. I never had this issue with the other foundation, but this is pretty bad. Yeah, and it makes my skin feel really dry. That was the one thing I really did not like about this foundation. It looked really flaky, and it just made my skin feel really dry. I have other matte foundations, but this one by far is definitely the worst. It was just bad. Transfer wise on the masks, this is not bad at all, to be honest. I wore a mask last week when I did my ColourPop video, and it was, I would say, maybe 3 or 4 times worse than this. Like, most of the mask was orange. Put it like that. So, yeah. I would not suggest the matte formula. I mean, if you have oily skin, try it out and let me know if that works better for you, because it just doesn't work for me. But I know it's different for everybody. If you can stand the smell and people around you can stand the smell, then, you know, all the power to you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on Sunday. Goodbye.